Turn on using the on-off switch. The screen will light up. Select language. To select the language of the display, press the speed and force keys. Select one of the proposed languages using the plus and minus keys and confirm your choice using the up movement limit key. Turn off and then turn back on again to apply the change. Lock, unlock the remote control. This function controls access to the ability to change the movement's parameters. Use the plus and minus keys to lock the remote control. Any attempt to modify parameters will be refused, and the only start, stop, reverse keys will work. To unlock the remote control, press once more on the plus and minus keys. It is advisable to lock the remote control before it is handed over to the patient. Start, stop, reverse. The patient should be able to access this function throughout the session. Pressing the Start button initiates movement. The Stop button will stop it. Pressing the Start button again will reinitiate movement, but in the opposite direction. Settings could be adjusted, whether the machine is in operation or not. Select the parameter to be set by pressing on the corresponding key. The current setting will blink on and off. Increase the setting using the plus key, or reduce it using the minus key. The new setting is automatically entered after 3 seconds, or if a new parameter is selected. Warm-up mode. Warm-up mode can be used to enhance patient comfort at the beginning of the session. Select Warm-up mode. For example, set the extension limit to 10 degrees and the flexion limit to 100 degrees before initiating movement. The brace will carry out 7 full cycles before it reaches the set limits. The first cycle will correspond to 70% of the ultimate setting. Modulation. The modulation function can be used to measure the pain threshold accepted by the patient and set this value as the maximum movement limit. This makes it possible to effectively work with a gain in amplitude. Select Modulation mode. The display will indicate the keys to use to command the machine. Holding the plus key down shifts the machine toward flexion, whereas the minus key shifts it toward extension. The patient will say when his/her pain threshold has been reached. Pressing the movement limit setting key stores this amplitude. Press Start to launch the session. Bypass function. It can be useful to be able to readjust movement limits in the course of a session, usually to increase them. With the machine in operation, press the Run Bypass key. The display indicates the keys to be used to go beyond the preset values. Holding the plus key down increases the flexion limit. Holding the plus key down increases the flexion limit, whereas the minus key increases the extension limit. As soon as the new pain threshold is reached, pressing the movement limit setting key stores the new amplitude. Repeat the operation for extension. The session will carry on with the new movement limits. Session time. Pressing this key shows the time passed since the time the device was last turned on. Recording a program. Turn the machine off and then turn it back on with the plus and minus keys held down. The display will show the program running and the stored settings, or if it is empty. Any of the 16 programs proposed can be selected using the plus and minus keys. Firstly, select the working mode, warm-up or normal. Movement parameters are set as in normal handset use mode. Select the parameter to be set and change it using the plus and minus keys. Carry on for all the parameters. Store changes to the current program by pressing Program and then either the plus key to confirm and pass to the next program or the minus key to recommence with the current program. To exit programming mode, turn the machine off and then on again. Using a program. Press the program key to access preset programs. The display will show the program number and the preset work mode. Press plus or minus to change program. Press Start to confirm the program and Stop to cancel it. Pressing Start again will initiate movement with the settings of the selected program.